Wednesday night baseball coming your way from lovely Petco Park. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Atlanta Braves and the San Diego Padres. Stay tuned for Padres baseball next on the show. Luis Perdomo, the right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. Harold, any thoughts?
Well, it hasn't been a great year for him so far. I mean, he's had some ups and some downs. He's had some decent games, some poor games. An ERA in the 4s. That tells me the story of his season has been inconsistency.
Harold, this Padres team, as they take the field here tonight, they come in looking to turn things around as they've dropped 2 straight.
Well, Matt, I mean, the simple way to put it, they lost their last game. This is where baseball comes the best to me, where all the cliches come in. You got to have a short-term memory, and you really do. The game's over. You can't do anything about it. You got to come back today and play better and win.
Weather shouldn't be much of a factor. 71 degrees here at game time. And this is in the air down the left field line and into foul territory. Spangenberg will get there as he makes the catch in foul territory for the first out. And now here's the starting 9 for the visiting Atlanta Braves. What's this lineup have to do tonight in order to get a W here on the road, HR?
Well, in this day and age when so many teams are relying on that long ball to win games for them, this isn't one of those clubs, really. They're in the bottom 3rd in the league in home runs, so they're going to put the ball in play. They're going to try to manufacture runs. They can run into one every now and then, but that's not the key part of their offense.
Time for a look at the umpires working this one. Behind the plate is Darryl Parker.
Now, Matt, Darryl Parker's one of those guys, you're going to take him to dinner. You know what he's going to order? Steak and potatoes. He is basic. He's going to make sure he does not make a mistake. No sushi, no lasagna. He's not going off the board. Steak and potatoes, man, right here, consistent.
Myers is over, and he tucks it away for the second out.
Right fielder.
Here's Nick Markakis now, the right fielder. The average just a few ticks shy of 300 for the season, so perhaps a hit or two in this one could put him up over the top. Nowhere close with the fastball to begin the at-bat. It's ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Center fielder looking up, still going back. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. So a solo home run by Nick Markakis. 4th home run for him on the season. As the Braves get on the board first, it's 1-0.
Well, he was on cruise control, just needing one more out to get out of the inning, but he came up with a plan. Base is empty. He didn't have to think about shooting one to the opposite field or shortening the swing to move the runners. He just wound up and let her rip. A solo shot as the result.
Batting 4th.
So here's Matt Kemp now.
Matt
as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. And he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Back-to-back sliders away. Now I think you have to think about running something hard in. Not a good idea to throw a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Renfroe on the move, and that ends the inning. But the Braves are on the board first thanks to the solo home run. Home half of the first coming up from Petco Park. Mike Foltynewicz gets the starting assignment for the Braves. What do we need to know here, HR?
When I look at this game, I look at one number that just jumped out at me. Over 300. Left-handers are hitting over 300. So if he wants to win this game, he's got to get those left-handers out. That will be where my attention is, and see if he's able to execute in this game.
Swing and a flare hit toward right. Markakis is over, 1 down. With a moment here in downtown San Diego, a look at the Padres starting lineup. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
You know, Matt, I'm looking for signs of life from Austin Hedges. You look at the numbers, and the thing that really stands out to me is his batting average. It's under the Mendoza line. You just wouldn't think a guy would struggle that much, but it's just been an uphill battle for him all season long. I know he's been really frustrated by the way that things have gone.
This is line to left, but pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out.
Batting
He
third,
got that one pretty
first
good.
baseman,
It just didn't have the
Will
right launch angle to
Myers.
carry over the outfielder's head. Small difference where the ball hit the bat could have made all the difference.
Here's Will Myers. He enters play hitting in the 260s for the year. Ball one.
2 outs, bases empty, and I got one of my power guys at the plate. This is where you let it fly right here. Give me a home run or a double. Give me some kind of extra base hit here.
Looked like he wanted to clobber that one, but it's 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. And he's keeping it down here, and that's a called strike 2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. We'll move on to the second now. Here's Matt Adams now.
Leading off for
We'll show you
Atlanta.
what he did in May
First
versus
baseman,
what he's done so far
Matt
at the plate in
Adams.
June. Into the windup and the pitch. And that one stayed too low apparently. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. He's through first and hustling for second. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
You could tell he was thinking fastball all the way here, and that's
Batting
exactly
sixth.
what he got.
Catcher.
He was able to get the bat hit
Tyler
out front
Flowers.
and pull it into the gap in the right center. Now they're set up pretty nicely for a good inning after that leadoff double.
Here now is the catcher, Tyler Flowers. First opportunity for him in this one as he enters play with his average close to the 320 mark. First pitch on its way. And this is off the corner and low, ball 1. The 1-0 pitch. A fastball that just misses inside.
Didn't catch the corner there, but you can see he was trying to jam him with that running action on that two-seam fastball.
Here comes the 2-0 pitch. Scorched to third. Gets dirty and gloves it. It's there, and he's out.
Oh, that's just an excellent play that time. Super high degree of difficulty on that one. And as an added bonus, not only does he get the out at first, but he also keeps that runner stationed on second base.
Standing in now, Rio Ruiz goes the other way with it as this is in the air down the line in left. Spangenberg is over to his right, and he puts this one away for out number 2.
Batting 8, shortstop, Dansby Swanson.
And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. It's been a rough go for him at the plate as he enters this one with a season average in the 230s. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Strike 2 called on the inner half, 0-2 now.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
Ready on 0-2. In the dirt here, and he'll rein it in as the count moves to 1-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Hit the other way out toward right field. Moving under it, Renfroe, and that's the 3rd out. 1 left for Atlanta, who played an inning and a half. Digging in the switch hitter, Yangervis Solarte. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Yangervis Solarte.
There's a fastball to start him off, but that misses for ball 1.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
Hit out toward second. Phillips throws to first, and that's out number 1.
All right, here's how the Braves line up defensively, brought to you by Majestic. And I'm looking at Dansby Swanson, the #1 pick overall a few years back. He is a heck of a talent, and you knew he was going to hit at that shortstop position. But that bat and his athletic ability, he can even move around the diamond for you different places.
Stepping in, Hunter Renfroe. He comes in currently 2nd on the team in home runs. Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike 1.
Oh, he's going to want that pitch again. That ball's right down the middle in his wheelhouse. His eyes lit up. He just didn't let it travel deep enough where he could square it and keep it fair.
High in the air out to center field. Inciarte is there. 2 gone.
Batting 6th, catcher Austin
Into the box, Austin Hedges, currently with the 3rd best home run total on the ball club. Too high, 1-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And there's ball 2 now.
That's an interesting pitch right there. Let's see if that throws him off a little bit. He's been on a pretty good roll. He can't let it upset him. Just get back in the groove right here.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Hot shot on the ground to short. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit.
He gives up a single there, but he retired 5 in a row. Man, he looks sharp to me.
Batting 7th, left fielder Corey Spangenberg.
Striding into the box, Corey Spangenberg. And he really thrives in the batter's box here at home. Something to keep an eye on in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. Right side, hit hard. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Breaking his heart, Matt. Breaking his heart. You got 2 quick outs. He's thinking he's going to cruise through this thing, and now look at him. Boom, boom, base hits coming back at you. That's why you have to complete the inning.
Eric Ibar is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. Swing and a liner. Foul. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Line drive to left. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Padres leave a pair. They're on the short end of a 1. Into the box now, Mike Foltynewicz. 9-1-2 due up.
Mike Foltynewicz.
And that's dead center for strike 1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2.
That's your classic front door slider. It doesn't break like you expect it to, and all you can do is freeze as a hitter. And he got the call.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. Here's Ender Inciarte. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Ender
Ready with the first
Inciarte.
pitch. Here it comes. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike one. One out, nobody on. Got him out on his front foot. It's 0-2.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch.
Oh, and meanwhile, this pitch rides too far in and winds up hitting him.
Oh, and that was a big mistake right there. This guy might be their best base stealing threat in the lineup, so now he's got a chance to move into scoring position without even putting the ball into play.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Brandon Phillips comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one.
I like the aggressiveness, Matt. He hits a batter, then he comes right back with the fastball and says, dare you to hit it. I'm coming after you.
Pitch out. Nothing doing. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Now a throw over. And late reactions, and they got him.
Hey, a good right-handed pickoff move is really all about the footwork, and that was nice. He got his feet all the way around the first, which allowed his hips and everything else to clear for an accurate throw to the inside of the bag. That, and it was real quick, too.
Well, he got jammed on that one right there, and he's just strong enough to muscle it into right field for the base hit. It's going to be a line drive tomorrow in the paper.
Stepping in now, Nick Markakis, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And a fastball just a bit up.
With all that speed over there on first base, I'm not surprised to see that fastball in the outside corner. That's almost like a pitch out.
Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. And a fastball just a bit high.
He's pitching him with the respect of the power-hitting left-hander that he is. If you're going to beat me, you're going to beat me the opposite direction. I like the strategy.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Well, this has been a long inning already, and I know he doesn't want it to get any longer. I expect a challenge pitch right here.
He's set. Here's the 3-1. Right over the middle, knee high.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
Here's a look over to first, and he'll dive back in safely. And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away. Digging in to try it again. Matt Kemp. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the 3rd. He's set, and the pitch. To short, hit hard. Ibar with the slide. Safe! A big league effort to snag that ball, but he can't get it out, and now the bases are loaded.
Usually these guys turn the 6-4-3 double play in their sleep, but it looks like he rushed the feed there, and it sailed over the second baseman's head.
Into the box, Matt Adams. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. He could really open this lead up early if he can deliver here with the bases loaded. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. And, ooh, looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside, 1-1. Has a look. Now the pitch. Now a ball hit sharply toward third. And this is going to plate at least 2 of those runners as it's down for extra bases. They will hold the other runner at third, but it's a 2-run double. And it builds their lead up to 3.
You simply cannot offer up a pitch like this to a hitter of this guy's magnitude, especially with runners on the bags. He makes a living off frozen ropes to the outfield like this, and that one drives in a pair.
Into the box now, Tyler Flowers, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Looking to minimize the damage here. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike.
This inning hasn't gone the way he wanted it to, but it's not a total disaster yet. Sometimes pitching is about damage control, so if he can strand these guys out there.
Pitch is way outside, and he can't even get a glove on it. Throw to the plate, and not in time as the run scores. And that is going to cost him a run as he'll scamper home on the wild pitch.
This is why you've always got to be careful with a runner on third. He went with the slider there and just overthrew it and spiked it into the ground. He's going to have a hard time letting that one go.
Set and the 2-1 pitch. Shin high fastball that time, ball 3.
Man, it's been a long inning. He's grinding through it. Look, he's got an open base, and any other time I'd say maybe pitch around him, but you can clearly see this inning's taking its toll on him right now.
3 runs already home here. Now here's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball 4.
Now batting, third baseman.
He almost got him to commit there. As we take another look at it in slow motion, he comes awfully close to breaking that plane, but he was able to hold back. Strong wrist, and he gets a trip to first because of it.
In now, Rio Ruiz. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play.
After the walk and with runners on the bags, he couldn't afford to fall behind here. Nice job of jumping ahead with strike one.
The 0-1 delivery. Big swing there as it's hit pretty well out toward deep left field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. So they pick up 3 runs on only 2 hits in the inning, 1 error in the inning, and a couple of men left. We'll move on. At the plate, Luis Perdomo. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Luis Perdomo.
And that's cut on and missed, 0-1.
Well, we know he had a long half inning out there pitching, and now he's leading off the inning. He's probably going to take some pitches, try to get himself a little bit of rest and work that other pitcher and not have to get right back into an inning.
A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
Pretty late with the swing there. As a pitcher, you have to recognize that and keep coming in with the hard stuff until he proves he can hit it.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jose Pirela. 0 for 1 here in the early going. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. 1-0 pitch on the way. And that'll be grounded foul off to the left and near Glenn Hoffman, the third base coach. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Who jumped the gun a bit on that swing, and he's down 1-2.
Well, he doubled up on that slider, so that tells me he's really feeling it at this point in the game. Good chance we'll see a heavy dose.
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone.
Yeah, they're still down a few, but a solo shot will make them feel a lot better about themselves. They're not being shut out, and now they know they can get to this guy.
Number 33 stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1. Hard hit ball to second. Phillips is there. Throw on to first. 2 gone.
Now batting.
Digging in for his second at bat, Will Myers. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. This is lined into left field, a base hit.
First pitch breaking ball. He was sitting on that the whole time, looking for it the whole way. You don't hit it that hard on first pitch if you're not.
Solarte.
Stepping in now, Solarte, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Comes set and the 0-1. There's a ball ripped toward the gap in left center. Myers rounds third and is digging for the plate, and a relay home, and he is safe at the plate as he's across to make this a 4-2 game now. Ready for another chance? Hunter Renfroe. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Now the 0-1. That's in there. Base hit. And the runner at third will put the brakes on here as they didn't want to chance it even with 2 outs.
Well, you're not going to see that very often. The ball's hit hard, but they held the runner up. With 2 outs, he's run on contact. But that time, the ball was hit so hard, third base coach could do nothing but hold up the runner.
Austin Hedges will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. And we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. Now a ball hit pretty well to left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
Chop foul over towards the dugout. And a good 2-strike pitch, but he misses high 1-2.
High fastball right there with a 2-strike count. You know what that might be doing? Setting up the next pitch. Could be that hard slider down and away. Something breaking down and away off the plate.
I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Hoping to limit the damage. Here's the pitch. That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
That pitch right there, he's trying to keep him from getting his arms extended. If it's out over the plate more, he can obviously do a lot of damage with it.
Here's the 2-2. And this is fouled at the plate.
That is the 4th foul ball of this AB right here. He's seeing a lot of pitches. He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
Another try at 2-2. And a big strikeout there. They'll leave a couple of runners on base, and after a good start to the inning, they can't capitalize any further. So it's 2 runs on 4.
Leading off for the Braves, shortstop, Dansby Swanson.
Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Waiting on it, the center fielder. 1 out.
The pitcher, number 26.
Now at the plate, Mike Foltynewicz. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And I'm not sure you can get fooled worse than that. It's 0-1. And now a pitch on the way. Strike 2 called on the inner half. 0-2 now. So far in this game, he's the only guy in the lineup that's gone down on strikes.
Yeah, and he might strike out for a second time right here.
2 strikes.
And that slider's almost in the dirt. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4.
Center fielder, number 11.
Here's Ender Inciarte. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Takes a knee-high fastball.
With 2 outs, they're not playing him to bunt here, and he didn't show it there, but I wouldn't be surprised if he wasn't at least thinking about it. He handles the bat pretty well, and he can definitely run.
And a good job to lay off the fastball. They're close, but it's 1-1. Here it comes on 1-1. Pulled toward right center field. Long run for the center fielder. He tracks it down, and that will. Leading off the inning, Corey Spangenberg, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Sliced hard down the left field line. And this is a fair ball as it heads for the Western Metal Supply Company building. Around first, he's digging for second. And the Friars are in business right away. It's a leadoff double.
Well, we've always known this guy was a good hitter. You knew he was going to come out of it eventually. Here's another multi-hit game. It's not one hit that gets you out of it, but the multi-hit game. Maybe this is the signs of things to come.
Eric Ibar is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike.
Froze him with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
Set to deliver the 0-1. And this one's in the dirt. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. Ibar waits on the 1-1. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
I love how aggressive he is. He's just attacking the zone with the fastball. Here it is. Now he's at 1-2 count, and really he can go anywhere he wants now.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Line drive snagged on a short hop, and a rather easy first out. Striding in once 61. Again, Luis Perdomo. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. And that's in there. Base hit. Spangenberg is on his way home. And to score the runner from second.
That ball's inside and he shoots it back up the middle. There's so many hits up the middle. If your game plans to go up the middle, good things can happen.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Jose Perella is in for a third plate appearance as he watches one miss inside. It's 1-0. The 1-0 delivery. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball.
Good job by the catcher to keep the ball from getting too far away and allowing that base runner to get into scoring position. That keeps the double play in order, which they need, seeing as they've already given up 1 run in this inning.
Got him looking with the fastball as that had some two-seam movement to it. 2 gone. Standing in, number 33. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. The 0-1 pitch. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. Again, he sends it out of play.
Oh, he might have got away with one. 2-strike breaking ball that ended up being in the zone. I think he probably wanted that out of the zone, but fortunately, he just fouled it off.
Now a hard liner, but this is a foul ball. Here comes another 0-2, and he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Here's Brandon Phillips. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Second baseman, Brandon Phillips.
First pitch is a slider called for a strike. And this one misses to Phillips. It's a ball and a strike. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away.
That's a nice pitch right there. He threw him a breaking ball, comes back with a fastball, and now he's late. Now he doesn't know how to adjust. He's kind of caught in between. You got him set up perfectly.
And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Hit sharply toward the right side. And a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Man, it looked like the pitcher was trying to get him to go
Now
fishing
batting.
at a pitch out of
Right
the strike
fielder.
zone. He went
Nick
for it all right,
Markakis.
but he managed to catch all of that baseball, lacing it for a double in the outfield. That's a great piece of hitting.
Looks like double-barreled action now in the San Diego bullpen as they get a lefty and a right-hander up to throw. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. Phillips rounds the corner and is headed home. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second. Now a 5-3 game.
Back-to-back doubles now, and that's a great way to get an inning going. The leadoff man shows him how it's done, and he comes right behind him following suit. Lacing a double of his own could be a big inning if this continues.
So here's Matt Kemp now as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2. 5 runs, 6 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. Pops this one up just beyond the infield on the right side. Perella backs up a bit, and he takes charge for the first out. Here's Matt
Up next
Adams
for
now.
Atlanta.
He's got a couple of
First
doubles
baseman,
thus far, so we'll
Matt
see if he can keep
Adams.
it up. Here comes the first pitch. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
Here comes the 1-0. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
Well, 2-0 now, and this is where he makes his money. If he gets a pitch to hack at, you can bet he's not going to hold back.
Little tapper down the first baseline. Myers over to his left, and he'll take this one to the bag for the out. But meanwhile, the runner will move up 90 feet to third base.
Now batting. Catcher.
Here now is the catcher, Tyler Flowers. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Ball 1. A man on third with 2 down. Here's a swing and a miss, 1-1.
He couldn't quite catch up to that one. He needs to get his foot down and see the fastball out of his hand.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. Got a big pass at a slider that gets past him. 5 runs, 6 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. To third. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Braves pick up a run on the RB. Digging in and looking for more, Will Myers. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5.
Will Myers.
This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Well, it's clearly on that fastball. He hit that one hard. He just could not keep it fair.
Just a touch outside. 1-2.
I like the pitch. It just missed. That's a sweeping slider. That thing is nasty. Try to get him to chase it. I might even come back with it again.
Got him on the good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the second time tonight. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Yohannes Solarte. He doubled earlier in the game. 1 for 2 to this point. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Line fouled off to the left and a few rows back. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. Ready for another shot now. Hunter Renfroe. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now.
Wow, he's cruising right now out there. 4 straight punch outs and working on number 5.
And another foul ball. 2 out, nobody on. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Markakis has a read on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. They're still down 5-3. Kirby Yates takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 39, Kirby Yates.
Ready for another chance. Rio Ruiz, third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Fastball in there for a called strike.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. Now a breaking ball runs in on him as he's got to get his hands out of the way on that pitch. Smoke toward the hole. Perella is up with it. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. So a good job to get the out there, but with 5 runs already surrendered, that's not going to do any favors to the team ERA so far this season. And as you see there, they find themselves 2 from the bottom, 13th place in the National League. Padres are going to get something going out in the bullpen now as a left-hander has stood up to throw. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. Now the pitch. Look out, 2-0 now. Here it comes. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Number 33 is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Now batting, the pitcher.
Digging in once again, Mike Foltynewicz. 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts for him so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Leaves a changeup high for a strike.
He's not messing around this inning. He's attacking the zone. He's showing lots of confidence. He's 0-2 on this hitter after having 2 quick outs. Nice job.
A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And a neck-high fastball that time. All even at 2-2. Here it is. Here's a ball swung on and lofted in the air out toward right center. Renfroe is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Striding in once again, Austin Hedges. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
Austin Hedges.
Hit on the ground to third. Ruiz gloves it. 1 away.
Now batting. Left
Ready
fielder.
for another shot now. Corey Spangenberg. He doubled earlier and carries a 2 for 2 line into this appearance. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. 1 out, nobody on. And he misses with it, 1-1. Hard hit at third. Ruiz scoops it up. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Now batting, shortstop, Eric Ibar.
Here's Eric Ibar now. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Hit down the third base line, but this is foul for the first strike. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now.
Watching him on the mound, I'm really impressed with what he's doing right now. He's been really aggressive and confident over the last couple of innings.
And he goes up the ladder on him, but he lays off 1-2. Ready on 1-2. 2-2 now with 2 away, and the base is empty. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he gives this a pretty good ride that time, but that's going to be up amongst the crowd, a foul ball. Another 2-2 offering. Bat explodes as this has popped up, and he'll avoid the fragments out there to make the catch that ends the inning. Padres down in order. Still a 2-run deficit. It's 5-3. Back here at Petco Park. 7th inning straight ahead with the Braves leading this one. But before we get it started, let's take a look there at the game summary to this point. Action now in the Padre bullpen as it looks like a right-hander's getting loose out there.
Butcher. Now playing left field and batting in the 9th spot. Number 23, Matt Caesar.
Ender Inciarte is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
That's a big pitch right there. Now he's got him 0-1. And he still may not be comfortable. Even 0-1, he's still a pretty good hitter when he's down the count. This is a big pitch right here.
Outside at 94, 1 ball and 1 strike. Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here.
When he is on, that slider is one of the best pitches in all baseball. That's why he's so tough to those lefties.
Ball 2.
2 strikes.
Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Full count. 3-2.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. Digging in and looking for more, Brandon Phillips. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. And that misses for ball 1.
Well, he punched out the last guy, but he didn't get any favors from the blue on the first pitch in this at-bat. Probably should be ahead of this hitter instead of behind.
Here's the 1-0 now to Phillips. Tough slider that just catches the corner for a strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And this is fouled straight back. Here's the 1-2. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Perella has it. Throw to first takes care of Phillips, and he's retired for out number 2. Now, and it doesn't look like the manager fully agrees with that out call at first. It appears he may opt to challenge it and have the play reviewed.
Well, I think we're going to have to wait and see what the word is from the dugout. But here's another look at it. Wow. Tough to tell if he was out for certain from that angle. I can see why this was a really tough call for the umpire.
And that's a thumbs up from the bench, so they will challenge the call on the field. So the umpires on replay duty in Manhattan will now review the play from all available angles in order to make the final decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Braves have elected to
So here's one last look at that replay from another angle. There has to be indisputable evidence in order to change the call. And boy, I'll tell you what, I just don't see it there. I'd be pretty surprised if this challenge works out for them in this case.
And the review process appears to be coming to an end, so here comes the decision. And he is indeed out at
Upon
first as
video
originally
review,
called. So they
the
lose the
umpires
challenge
have
and the
upheld
ability
the
to
call
use any
of
further
out at
challenges
first
for the
base.
rest of the game. Nick Markakis will stand in again, but first we'll flash you back to the very first inning of the ball game. And here you go, a solo home run that had him off and running early on. That's lifted the other way out to left. Caesar has a beat on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Braves are set. Coming to the plate now, Matt Caesar. He's newly entered into the ball game, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. Jason Mott gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. Line drive to left. But coming on quickly is the left fielder to make the play for the first out.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
Into the box, Jose Pirela. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. 0-1, here's the pitch. Squared that one up just a little late. Tough call there, but the cutter misses 1 and 2. Ready to deliver the 1 and 2, and he'll try to hold back, but he won't be able to, as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting,
ready once again, number 33. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Hit pretty well out to deep left field, and that's off the left field wall. And he will get in there with his first big league hit, a double. And there's probably no happier person in the ballpark. Number 33 has just collected his first hit in the big leagues. And as is customary, there's the ball being sent into the dugout. Someone will tuck it away for him to put in his trophy case.
Yeah, good for him, and congratulations. Listen, he's worked his entire lifetime for this moment, and he's obviously trying to play it cool right now, but you can bet inside his head, he's on top of the world.
And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Here it comes on 1-1. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. 2 out here and a runner at second. Sent on the ground out to second. There to play it is Phillips. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first, saves an error. Jose Valdez has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Jose Valdez.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Matt Kemp. He'll have a new pitcher waiting for him as we begin their half of the 8th. On to the 8th now, as the first pitch is a fastball that's looked at for ball 1.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
The set and the 1-0 pitch. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate.
Well, he fouled that breaking ball off a little bit early. Timing not quite there. Had a fastball to pitch before. He just got out in front of that breaking ball.
High and wide. 2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. 3-1 now.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
And that is in there at the letters to run it full. 3-2. Full count. Here it comes. And a good take there will net him a base runner as it's ball 4 now to start the 8th inning.
Yeah, that strategy is great when it works, but when it doesn't, it's ugly. And he was here to face one guy, and he couldn't get it done.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Matt Adams is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Drilled right back up the middle. Way to get dirty. To second for 1. On to first, and they get them both.
Now batting, catcher.
Here now is the catcher, Tyler Flowers. 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. 2 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2. Here it comes. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. Digging in to try it again. Hervis Solarte. He'll see what he can do leading off the home 8.
Hervis Solarte.
Luke Jackson is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
70, Luke Jackson.
Hit out towards second. Phillips throws to first, and that's out number 1.
The right fielder,
so 10. Stepping in, Hunter Renfroe. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. A swing and a miss at the big curveball.
Well, he's got him thinking right now. There's a fastball, then he comes back at the curveball and gets him out in front. I think when you get him out in front like that, you come back and throw another curveball right here.
And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down. At the plate, Austin Hedges. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And that misses, ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Good zip on that one as he just throws it by him for strike 1.
I like that. Show him the curveball and then try to sneak that low 90s fastball by him. It's going to look faster coming off those breaking pitches.
Now a ball hit pretty well to the left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. The pitch. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. And that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down. Bright lights of downtown on the San Diego Bay. We're back now from Petco Park in the Gaslamp District as we're set to start the 9th.
Leading off for the Braves.
Digging in,
baseman,
Rio Ruiz. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he lays off there 1-0. Lays off a fastball that doesn't miss by much, and it's 2-0.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
Now a pitch swung on and hit to the left side, but this is going to find the seats, a foul ball. Well, he just threw that fastball by him.
Boy, he's getting a lot of late swings. They're just not catching up to him right now, not picking it up, not seeing it, or maybe picked up a tick on his fastball. But, man, he's keeping it away from him nice.
Half swing here, but it won't matter. It's strike 3 called anyway, and that's out number 1.
Number 7.
Settling in now, Dansby Swanson. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit. One 1-0 pitch on the way. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1.
Oh, man, I think he thought he was going to get another breaking ball right there. He's a little bit late on that fastball. That's a nice pitch, though, following that breaking pitch to keep him off balance with the heater.
Slider is in there. Now it's 1-2. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Now batting, pitcher, Luke Jackson.
Danny Santana will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 23, Danny Santana.
And that's lifted the other way out to left. Caesar is there, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Nothing doing here this half. Braves held off the scoreboard here in the 9th. Last chance coming up for the Friars. Jim Johnson enters the game to finish this one off here in the bottom of the 9th. Carlos Asuaje will be summoned to pinch hit here to start the bottom of the 9th. And remember, they need 2 to tie, 3 to win. So he's got his work cut out for him here. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. Pitch on the way. This is flared out towards second. Oh, and that liner caught him.
Well, it's getting late in the game. You look for anything to get the rally started right there. An infield single. They'll take it and try to build from it moving forward.
Here's Eric Ibar now. And, Dan, what's the plan of attack here for the guy on the mound?
Well, I think they have to go right after him. He's pretty unlikely to take you deep. But if you allow him to get on base, the chances of him scoring and tying this game become a lot greater.
Has a look, now the pitch. Little dribbler back at him. And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out.
The left fielder, number
at the plate,
23.
Matt Caesar comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch coming, here it is. Just caught the inside corner with a sinker. Runner at second here with 1 man out. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Kemp has a read on it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
The batter, number 2, second baseman, Jose.
So striding in, Jose Pirela. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. From the stretch. Looks at a 2-seamer right down the middle.
Matt, that ball's right down the middle. It looked like he wasn't even going to offer at it. Some guys don't mind taking the first pitch, and they even feel comfortable when they're down 0-1.
Taken called strike 2, and now they're down to their final strike tonight. There seem to be different philosophies on it. So, Dan, what was your approach in 0-2 counts?
My philosophy is this. I think the last thing you want to do is throw non-competitive pitches, Matt.
His ball's down, and that could bring in a run. And he is out at the plate, trying to get a little too greedy when he didn't need to be, and this ball game is over.
Hey, it's hard to win games at any point, but to win games on the road, especially in this ballpark, it's never easy to win games on the road, so they are very happy with this win.
And this evening's contest comes to a close, 5-3 the final. Mike Foltynewicz earns his 6th winning decision in this one. Jim Johnson hammers down the save, his 17th on the year. So that'll just about do it. For Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com.
The final line score for our ball game tonight for the victorious Atlanta Braves: 5 runs, 6 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base. For the Padres, 3 runs, 11 hits, 1 error. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours exactly. A reminder that post-game trolley service to Mission Valley, Old Town, or to South County is available from the Gaslamp Quarter or 12th and Imperial trolley stations. MTS buses are also available outside the park on the 4, 11, and 25 routes. And service on the 3, 5, and 16 routes is available a few short blocks away on Market Street.